Hi, this is Glenn Fox. I hope you're having an excellent day today. I want to show you the database that I've created in FileMaker Pro in order to semi-automate my creation of YouTube videos and cut the preparation time down in half or less. The database serves a purpose of keeping track of all the videos that I've posted and what channels that I've posted them on, but it also will automate a lot of the functions of posting the video. Things like creating the description and creating the keywords and doing the promotions. Let me show it to you in just a little bit more detail, and then I will also show you how it creates a video file. So first of all, we have the name here. In this case it was Instant Money, and then that shows the rest of the title that I created. Then when you post a video on YouTube, you actually get two URLs. You get a short one that it gives you as you're posting it, and then you get a longer one that it gives you after it's already posted. Then it shows the date that it was posted, and it shows which channel that I posted it on. And since I have a number of channels that I could post it to, it's not difficult to forget which channel that I posted a video on if I want to go back and find it. Then here we have the description that we're going to put in the description box, and I'll show you how it creates that and the components of it. Then here under this tab we have the keywords that it's going to generate for that video. Under the promotions tab, it has semi-automatic tabs for posting the video to Google and Excite and Bing and all the other search engines, as well as going to a couple of ping sites and pinging it using SocialMonkey, setting it up in my WordPress UBtracker, posting it to my blog, posting annotations on it. All of these things are covered on this tab, and then it also gives me the opportunity to put in here some comments if I want to put in some comments for that particular video. Not only does it create an automated description and title and keywords, but it also gives me an opportunity to customize those things for that particular video. So let me just show you an example as I enter in a video here for you. As I'm making this video, a current program soon to be launched is, I'm going to hit the new button here, and I'm going to type in Google Cache Explosion. It brings a box down here to put in the title and the author. The author is a Mark Wigley, and for demonstration purposes I've already copied that to my clipboard, and I'm going to show you. I can just hit Control V and paste it right in there, and then I just hit submit. Then that takes me back to the main page with that already filled out, and it's already filled out our title and our description. So it set up the title as Google Cache Explosion. Don't buy Google Cache Explosion until you see this. And I can change this title. Let's see, I want to put review in here. So I want to put in Google Cache Explosion Review. Don't buy Google Cache Explosion until you see this. So that's been changed now. Also, in the programming itself, you could program, or I can program, the default title so that each time that default title using the current keyword would pop up. Now, we don't yet know the URL that this is going to produce when we post it, so we'll have to leave these blanks for now. It shows that the date was today's date, and then right here I can choose a channel. Of course I could wait until I wanted to post it to choose that, but just for right now I'm going to choose Freedom Train channel, and that tells me it's going to be posted on Freedom Train channel. Now in the description block we have the default description, and this is going to give my link, and then it gives then it says that Google Cache Explosion by Mark Wigley is the video that we're posting, and it goes on to give my standard description. But let's say that I'm tired of this description. I want to change it. So I can go over here and hit Customize Description. Under Customize Description, you see it says Description Copy 1, and then it says Description Copy 2. And so this is really the top and the bottom. And then in between there will be the keywords. So I'm just going to radically change this so that you can see that that it's working. So I'm just going to say this is a short description, and we're going to get rid of, I need to get rid of all of this. So now we'll put in this is a short description, and then down at the bottom I'm not going to write nothing because then you don't see anything, but I'm going to say we are not going to use this. Alright, let's go down to the bottom here now, and you see there's even a place for some description copy too. Let's look at our links. This is the links that you're going to want to refer this particular video to. So again, it's as easy as changing the links. So here I'm going to put http google.com, http facebook.com, http google.com, and then we'll hit continue. Now this takes us back to the original page, and I just need to hit this button that says update. Now all we have left here is the very top part, and you can see right here that our link has been changed to http google.com. This part remains the same just now, but then you can see here it says this is not a description. It gives our second link, http facebook.com. Our keywords are in there, and I'll show you how to change those in a minute. And then it says video URL, and it also has our last link, which is the google.com. Now you can actually change this if you want to, just by going in and typing it. So let's say we wanted to get rid of all of this, so we'll just highlight it here. I'm going to hit delete. And I'm going to put in leave this blank. So you can see you can customize the description in just about any way that you want to. Now what we actually did is we changed the description for this particular video, but that doesn't affect our default. If we were to go and do another video, it would go back to the original. But what if you want to actually change your default description? Then under this layout you can go down to default or description defaults, and there you'll see that we have a description default, and again it's set up in 1 and 2 and 3 sections so that you can divide it up and type in different things. So this is what we have set up as the default that is going to go in there every time unless we go in and change it here. This is the rest of it, and we could even add some to it by adding to the third one. Again, if we hit links here, we can change our default links, and return should take us back to the original page. So we can go back to our last video, our original video here, just by adjusting this slider, going back to Google Cache Explosion. You can see that our description is left the same as we left it. It is actually saved in there. All right, now let's look at our keywords. This is the keywords that we automatically set up, and I'm not going to read them all to you, but things like Google Cache Explosion, Google Cache Explosion Review, Google Cache Explosion Reviewed, Google Cache Explosion Reviews. Well, let's say that we want to add a few here, because in some cases maybe that Google Cache, maybe somebody might make a mistake and put Google Cache all as one word, explosion, so we want that as a keyword. And maybe we want Google Cache Explosion and whatever else you might want to add to it. Let's just say introduction. Anything that you want to add in here, you can add to it. These pop-ups are because of the hotkey that I'm using with the recorder. Also seems to affect FileMaker Pro program. The only limitation that you have here is you don't want to exceed the number of keywords that YouTube will allow. But if you do that, YouTube will give you a warning when you post it, and then you can select which ones you would like to delete and which ones you want to leave. So once you've prepared your video, you need to do a little bit of promotions with it. And so we have, as much as possible, automated that process. So in order to demonstrate what we're doing here, I've borrowed a URL from another video. So you need to go up here and highlight the URL and hit Control-C, or you can do a right click and choose copy in order to get that onto your clipboard. So now we're going to hit free submit. That's going to take you automatically to your browser, here to the entire web site where you can put that in. And here you would just copy the URL. Over here it wants you to put in an email address. We'll hit proceed. And then it gives us the choice here. If you're not familiar with this site, it's a site that's good to be familiar with. There's a free submission program as well as some paid options. So I'm going to click on the free program here, and then it takes me over here, and it's automatically going to submit all of these sites, or my site, to all of these search engines. And it takes it a moment to do that. Then the site that it didn't automatically submit it to is Bing. You're going to have to click on this. Then you're going to have to put in your URL here and solve this puzzle and hit submit. Now we go back to the database to continue our promotions. We'll click on Pingler here. It takes us automatically to Pingler in our search engine. That was Google Cache Explosion. We still have the URL. I probably spelled that wrong, but I'm not going to worry about it here. We still have on our clipboard that URL. You're going to click some categories here. Usually I choose 3 of them, which I think is the maximum. Again, you're going to solve a puzzle, and you'll be done with that submission, and we'll go back to the database. Now we can submit it to MassPing. Again, it takes us directly there. You put in, just paste in the URL. I usually put in both of them when I have to. You put in the description here, and you hit MassPing, and it will begin to ping all of those sites. Or should I say, ping your video URL to all of those sites. Back at the database, I'm going to choose SocialMonkey, and I'm not going to go far here, but I'm just going to show you. If you have an account with SocialMonkey, you can simply log into your account and put in the required information and hit submit. Then back at the database, if you want to do annotations, this simply is a checkbox to show that you have done annotations. It doesn't actually take you anywhere. This is a box just for keeping a URL in there if you want to remember it. Whatever you paste in there is just going to stay in there until you change it. If you click on blog, it will take you to your Empower Network blog or to any blog that I have programmed in here. So once it sends me to the blog, all I have to do is click on add a video. And it puts in the video there, and I'll show you how easy it is to fill in the rest of it. All you need to do is go back to the database, copy the title here with Control-C, go back to the blog, Control-V will paste that title in, go back to the database again, and this time we want to get the description, so we click on description. Control-A gets all, Control-C copies to the clipboard, back to the blog, and Control-V paste it in. Then when we want our keywords, we go back to the database, get our keywords. All you got to do is click on it and it'll automatically highlight all of them for you, and Control-C will put those in onto the clipboard, back to the database, and as you fill out this other information, you have to put in a public blog, and you have to put in which blog it is, and then it gives you a chance to put in the title, which should automatically be in already, and then cut or delete these and put in the keywords from the clipboard by hitting Control-C. Then you can put in whatever description you want here, and you're ready to hit publish. It's just that easy. Back here at the database, if you're unfamiliar with FileMaker Pro, it's a wonderful database program. You can click through the different videos just by using these arrows here. You can do complete searches. Let's say that we want to find. We push Control-F. It's running a little slow because of my recording program here. Then let's say in the name we want every program that has the word Google in it. So we put in Google, and there's a Google Spider review that I did back in February, and right here it'll tell you how many it found. It just found 2, so the other one that it's going to find is the one that we were just on. And then when I'm finished using this find, all I have to do is click over here on Show All, and it's going to show all 454 of the videos again. Will be on this little arrow slider here. We can delete that post if we don't like it. We hit delete. It's going to give us an opportunity to confirm that, whether we really want to delete it or to cancel it. I'm going to hit delete, and it's gone. The only other thing I might show you here before we conclude is you can hit this little setup button here and actually change the product name and the author without changing anything else in your program, in your database entry, except for changing what it's put in the description or what it's put in the keywords by making that change to the title and author entries. So this is a database that has saved me a lot of time, and also gives me the ability to go back and see what I've posted and where I've posted it. If for some reason you were to lose a YouTube channel, you could just go back here and hit find, drop down your YouTube channels, and let's say I want to find everything that I have posted on Success Reviews, hit enter, and here we can see that I have 59 videos on success reviews, and if I had to reconstitute this channel, I have the titles, the descriptions, the keywords, everything is already set up. I would just have to repost the videos to YouTube. I just wanted to show you what I've been using because it saves me a lot of time, and time is money.